In this video, I'm going to talk about something a little bit different than usual. And this one is about feeling out of touch with things. A lot of things. And the main reason I think that it started to come up to me, although I kind of, of course I kind of knew it along, was when Tara was here, she and I would go to, a lot of stores and stuff and take videos, and I found that a good time to take videos from my old channel and shopping videos kind of thing. And I was seeing so much stuff that I hadn't had a clue that was out there, at different kinds of stores. And because I'm one of those that goes in a grocery store, get what I need, get out of there. I don't linger very much, at all. So it was a lot of stuff, and there was also a lot of stores and that I really, hadn't seen and all that. But that's just one part of it. Okay, another part of this feeling out of touch, it's in a different way altogether. It's that of being out of touch with people from my own culture. Now, this has been 36 years of my life that I have mainly been around people. I don't even want to say mainly, maybe it's more like 50-50, who are from other countries and some from other states. There is a difference between each state, and especially like north south. I don't like to divide that up. It's kind of like such a prejudice. Either way, it can be either way. Okay, so no, I don't like to do that. But say you've lived in a different country where, say, the language is different, just different country altogether. There's a name for it. I cannot remember the name of what it is, and this is part of it. But yeah, you basically get homesick, and that's not the word. But you miss people who have the same culture, or similar culture, and the same language. You start to feel like you need that back in your life. You feel like you need it. Okay. I mentioned this, I think, in a video before, at least one, that I feel that way about Texans. I live in the suburb of Dallas, and we have a lot of transplants here. I remember when I lived in Florida, we called them transplants too. So, but people from other states, other countries, and I feel it. And I've mentioned this. I do feel there are a few places I go to where one of them is surprisingly just, it's like I don't know how they do it, but it's mainly Texans there. And, it's all so cultural also, Texan, seriously, cultural. And I go in there and I immediately feel at home. Okay, immediately. I have quite a history with this. There are people who I've mentioned in videos, I'm pretty sure I probably have. Here we are in Texas. We were working with, when I worked in senior living communities, we were working with people who were, some of them were Texans, and these are senior citizens. And like this one woman, she kept talking about my Texan accent. We're in Texas, okay? She was from Louisiana, which, there's always been like this, some people say, this problem between Louisiana and Texas, whatever. But, you just don't do that in front of, I wasn't as worried about, not worried, but as disgusted by somebody doing that. But she did it in front of elderly Texans, okay? Just making comments about it and all that. And really, she was just a bad person all around. She turned out to be bad. One red flag, beware. So she turned out to be bad, and she eventually got fired. But okay, people, that's jaywalking. You might have felt it if you've lived in another country. Just for the record, I roll my window down and yell at them. That's illegal. So this street is 45 mile per hour, and they were doing that right in the middle of the street. No, that's not good. This is dangerous for them, dangerous for the people who are driving, you know, to have to swerve to miss them, or, you know, all this kind of stuff. So, anyway, I have my opinions, yeah. I know you're going to have either a squirrel moment or I live in Narcissismville moment. In all my videos, it seems like every one of them, especially since I do my videos driving. Yeah, and I live in Narcissismville. That's what I call it, yeah. Turned off my cell phone too fast, my camera. There was another one at this intersection. Yeah, I wasn't involved in this one at least. But anyway, yeah, you know, I'm doing that, and it seems to be increasing more and more. But in the past, I would always just go back to my old hometown. You know, when I started feeling like that, you know, feeling homesick kind of thing. And you go there, and the culture is just thick as you can imagine. You know, for Texans, various types of Texans, you know. And so I would get my fill of it. I would be fine for, you know, however long. But there's nobody living there now. You know, I have a friend that lives there, and she has, you know, that's a long trip to just see one person. And it's not an easy trip. It's a over the river through the woods, but mainly through woods. And I've always, it's like every time we've ever been there, we've seen tornadoes, seriously, on the horizon. You know, it's just always. There's one place we joke and say, anytime we drive through there, it rains. And the speed limit's 75, and the roads are old, and it's a highway, not an interstate, but a highway. And they're like, they don't have a median or a shoulder, either one. And you have truckers going down there, you know. And it's dangerous, plain and simple. The last time I did it by myself, I thought I was going to die. I really did, because it was also windy, extremely windy. And so I don't have any feeling, you know, to go back there. Plus, it just had Hurricane Harvey hit that area, 3 months ago, 2 to 3 months ago. And 2 months ago, wasn't it? So I'm trying to remember. My goodness. So it's pretty bad. There's nowhere, like my sister, you know, had asked her a month ago, I guess, and she said that people there you know, a lot of people have left because there's nowhere to stay. I wasn't telling her that I was going to go down there or anything, so it wasn't her trying to tell me not to. But she said that it's just really bad because a lot of people don't have places to live, places to stay. So definitely another one of my stream of consciousness. Go with the flow, my own flow kind of videos. But yeah, in case you know, do we ever hear anything more about all these people that had went through these hurricanes? What it is now? You know, no, I don't like that about the news. I really don't. You know, we want to hear some, you know, updates on what's going on and how that, you know, not just when they're getting breaking news and they'll get a lot of advertisement off of it. I know, that's cynical. It's cynicism. No, big time. It's 54 years of learning, yeah. Since I don't know how long this video is, it's probably pretty long. I'll go ahead and wrap it up. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, share if you would, and I'll talk to y'all in another video. Bye.